Today in our 2010 Ford F-150 Super Cab, we're going to be taking a look at then installing the BedRug custom full truck bed liner. This is for trucks with bare, beds, or spray-in liners. Part number is BRQ04SCK. Here's what your BedRug is going to look like once you get it installed in your truck. As you can see, this is a nice custom fit truck bed protection system. It's made to fit around every cut and contour, so we don't have a lot of extra movement out of it. This is great for giving us good support as far as protection from any kind of shocks as we're going down the road, hitting those bumps and bruises. It also offers a nice soft pad or material for anything we might want to transport that we want to do safely. Whether it's electronics, we're going to have that padding there, maybe antiques or something like that we don't really want to get scratched up. We'll be able to lay them in here. We're not going to have many issues with that. The material itself is designed to repel liquids, so we're not going to have to worry about water soaking in. We're not going to have to worry about it drying out and getting mildew. It dries real quickly. It's also designed to repel oil, battery acid, or any other materials that we might come in contact with. You'll notice here that we were able to cut a slit and allow our tie-down hooks to come right through. We can also remove these before installation and then reinstall them, bolting them right through the fabric. Either way, you're not going to do any damage to the BedRug. We've got both of them here on our driver's side and the passenger side fully exposed. As you can see, when you do get dirt and debris on there, the carpet does a good job of not grabbing a hold of it, so you can easily clean it up, whether we need to just sweep it out, whether you need to take a hose to it or even power wash it, you'll have that option. It's going to install effortlessly using a hook and loop style strap, and there's no drilling or surface prep sanding that's going to scratch or damage the truck bed. As you can see, we've got a nice solid floor to our BedRug. Even the hinge area here is fully covered to prevent any kind of dirt and debris from falling down in there and eventually building up. Now, to begin our installation, we need the foam side of our truck bed mat facing up, and then we need the foam sides of our side and our bulkhead cover to be facing in. Then we'll simply come over here to the corner that has the zipper and connect it to our side. Now let's work this all the way around to the other side. Now's the time where we'll take our BedRug and we're going to flip this inside out, or right side out rather, to where it'll form the shape of our truck bed. Now we'll bring the BedRug into the rear of the truck. So we'll just drop the tailgate down. And just pull it right up and in. We want to push down firmly in all of our corners, get it going around each of our edges really nicely. Next, we're going to roll our front corner back towards us, and we'll apply one of the 36-inch pieces of hook strap to the loop strap that's already connected to the bottom of the BedRug. Now we'll let that go back and we'll do the same thing on the passenger side. We're now going to take one of the 60-inch strips. This is going to be fit right across the hook strap that's at the top of the tailgate pad. With that in place, we'll now take 5 of the small 2-inch strips, and we're going to place these evenly all the way across the rear. And then we'll just let that go back down. Now here in our bulkhead area, we've got 3 sets of strips to put in. The first one's going to be another one of the long 60s. That's going to go on the top hook strap or loop strap. Now anywhere on your longer strips, if you have any excess, you can just trim that off. Now we'll do to the second row here. This is going to get 5 of the small strips. Just like we did on the tailgate, we want to space these out evenly. And then one more set of the 2-inch 5 times will go across our bottom here. With all of those in place, that'll go right back up. Now when it comes to the sides, you're going to have marks all along here to show you. We're going to have a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do the strip below that and the strip above that. And then also here on the rear, kind of hard to see, but there are 1, 2, and 3 indentions there as well, where we'll be attaching our strap. Now we'll start attaching our hook strips to the loop strip that's already attached, just like on all the other connections. Got our 3 there, and then want to be sure that we also get one right here at the top. Then we'll head on up the sides, above and below each of those marks. Now with the passenger side done, we can head over to the driver's side, and we're just going to repeat that process. Now we just want to be sure, after all that moving around to the rug that we've done, that we reposition it, make sure it's hugging all of our corners properly, that everything's lined up the way we're going to want it. These front corners are important. Just want to make sure it's set side to side and front to back properly. Then we're going to start right back where we started with the fasteners by rolling this front corner up. Now after cleaning our connection point thoroughly, we'll pull off that strip and roll this right back down into place. Tuck your corner first, and then we'll press down all the way along the top. And we're going to do this for about 15 or 20 seconds. With that secure, let's go to the other side and do that same thing. We're now ready to take care of our bulkhead area. We want to start by, making sure we've got the appropriate position, that our floor's pushed all the way down. Then we're going to start right here at the bottom in the middle, and we're going to work our way out. We're going to pull our backing tape off, but these will be connected last out here on the end. So first we'll roll our push down, roll our middle one up into position. With that nice and secure, move to our next one over here. Then our third one all the way here on the outside. Now let's work back your way. Remember, we're going to push down in that corner and then push our backing tape right up against the front of the bed. With that bottom row in, let's go up to our second row. The next strip is going to sit right underneath the edge here. It kind of angles up and out. We're going to do it just like we did the other one, inside out. Now our bottom should be held down in place, so we'll work up, tuck that in there, as far as it'll go right into our corner. Push kind of up and out as we come over to make our next connection. And the same thing here in our corner. And now, finally on the front here, we'll take off the long 60-inch cover. push down, bring it up and around. Kind of use both your thumbs to just push that right up. We're working from the middle out, just like we have on all the other ones. Now before attaching the sides, we want to make sure we've got our corner pressed in, and we want to find our tie down anchor that's right here. We've got one in the four corners. Once we've figured out, you can kind of feel how wide it is, how thick it is. We're going to make a cut in our bed rug to help to accommodate that. Now you see it pops right through, doesn't do any damage to our bed rug. And we'll head around to each of our four corners and we can just repeat that same process. We're now going to work from the front to the back on our side panels. We're just going to take two of our strips off at a time. We're going to push down, make sure you get this seated properly around all the little molds that it has, everything that it's made to go around. And then we'll roll that up and firmly push it into place. Then we'll do the top one. And we're going to work this from the front all the way out to the back. Now we'll attach our side panel here on the very rear. And for each of our connection locations, we want to be sure we press down firmly on that for about 15 seconds, and also be sure to clean it with alcohol before we make our attachments. Now let's head over to our passenger side and we'll just do the same thing. Now the next section to take care of is going to be the tailgate area. So we're going to rotate this up. We'll take the 5 strips off the bottom ones here. And we need to align our top edge just under our plastic bed rail cap here. So we'll just kind of flex that up. Bring it down to where we've got that in line. And now we'll work from the middle out just as we have before, to get this attached into place. With our bottom row taken care of, we'll pull our backing strip off the top piece here. And if we kind of hold each edge, we're going to be able to work from the middle out like we've talked about on the other areas. With that final one done, we'll tuck the excess right in here between the tailgate and the bed of the truck. And that's all there is to it. That will complete today's installation of the BedRug Custom Full Truck Bed Liner, part number BRQ04SCK.